up, Greg? I hope you're all having a great day.
Wow, I did it! I posted a YouTube video.
Alexa, play the national anthem.
But it was so stressful that for the first time in my entire life, I felt anxiety.
Hi, I'm William Haynes. So if you know me, you probably know me as like a comedian.
Space Force.
I'm all in. Motherfuckers wanna hate on Trump cause he don't know shit usually. Or an actor.
Oh, that very waitress.
Or maybe even like a rapper. She got a booty so fat, you know where it's at. Or a director. Point is, most of you know I've been making stuff online since forever. After SourceFit ended in 2017, and after I finished trying to make a late night talk show out of my living room, I was tired of making videos on the internet. And in my time away finding myself, I've learned one of the hottest trends in the game right now are YouTube commentary videos. This is what all the wannabe comedians are doing now. Like wannabe comedians, like people who want to be a comedian, but they don't want to go do stand-up. But now that you can't do stand-up, why not be a commentary comedian? There ain't no audiences. You know, people watching other people's YouTube videos and judging them for it. That sounds like fun. No, seriously, I can get into this. No, don't get me wrong, I like hating too, but usually I keep it to myself unless I'm hating on like a bigot or someone I just don't like their face for some reason. That's who I hate on, not people whose YouTube videos suck. Read their comments. So once I realized this, I went headfirst into the most popular commentary videos. I came across two channels very worthy of mention, Gooden and Gonzales. I actually really like these two dudes a lot. They're kind of the same guy. I mean, they both have different lives and different wives.
I am Drew. I am Danny, and we are not the same person.
The song they made about being friends together when they went on tour is low-key a banger.
We may have similar lives, we may have similar wives, but we are different nonetheless.
Oh wait, no, not that song. That song's trash. I like the one that Gonzales made that he puts at the end of his videos. That song, even in the full version, is low-key actually like good.
This video is over now. You'll find something else to watch, or just watch this video.
It's funny, it's humorous. No, but the song they made together about going on tour is actually really good. Gooden is low-key singing, high-key. Gooden is high-key singing in it. He knows he's putting in good vocals.
Dreaming of a day that the commentary genre will be all mine. Mine, all mine.
He's been waiting for this moment since forever when he saw that Owl City music video.
Why does nobody talk about how hard it is to be a skinny white guy on the internet?
Yeah, both of these dudes seem to have a heart of gold. I'm used to being in LA where if you even look at a YouTuber wrong, they're in their office, they're subtweeting you, trying to get their audience to tweet racial epithets at you. These guys don't seem like those kind of guys. Yeah, these guys seem to be genuine dudes. And their communities are huge.
If it would stop, but my channel recently just blew the absolute hell up. I have no idea why.
And their videos cost them zero money. Okay, this is a brilliant game, this YouTube commentary game. I'm sorry, but back in my day of Pepperidge Farms Remembers video creation, we used to spend money on YouTube videos, okay? Do y'all remember Two Dudes in a Bad Mood? Do you know how much money we spent on that stupid joke? One of my favorite videos of Danny is when he tried to convince his Instagram followers that he was another person or that like he had a cousin or something. Hilarious video.
So my goal is to make up a new identity, basically just invent a new person. I'm gonna give him an Instagram and then try to get as many of my followers to follow that Instagram as I possibly can without it being revealed that it's really just me.
They actually spent money on this video. Danny Gonzales bought an Airbnb for 3 days he didn't sleep in.
I booked an Airbnb. I've arrived at the Airbnb. Now I'm at the Airbnb. Feels a little bit weird to be at an Airbnb by myself, especially since I'm not even staying here. I'm just here to take pictures. This house also kind of creeps me out.
But it was brilliant. Totally worked. 100,000 followers. People sliding in his cousin's DMs saying he's cute.
Zayden now has 2,000 followers on Instagram, and he ain't even got any posts yet.
Success.
Oh shit, baby! Zayden Long has 12.5 thousand followers. God damn!
Brilliant video. So yeah, I think these dudes are genuine and good, and I think I'd be friends with them if I knew them in real life. But in the words of Sean C.,
I'm about to cyberbully.
so once again, if you've never seen their channels before, they pretty much mainly do commentary on other people's videos who suck.
Him picking up his little dog like a football and punting it across a football field.
What?
It's literally just a trap beat and Logan Paul kicking his
Logan,
dog.
can you just stop?
Not an exaggeration. They intentionally try to find stuff that's bad, and then they explain to you why that thing that is obviously bad is bad to you.
Just cause we both make videos about Lele Pons, Logan Paul, TikTok cringe, bad life hacks, Instagram comedian.
I don't know if you middle Americans really like that stuff. Like, they literally find people who make content for children and tell you why it's not entertaining.
No, it's just so awful. Gotta talk about it. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to YouTube.com, a website I built from the ground up.
So yeah, Drew and Danny take other people's videos out of context and make fun of them, so I thought I'd do that to them. All you YouTube commentators want to talk smack about everybody else's comedy, but where's your comedy that you created? Okay? I'm sorry, what is it that you did? Where's your show? Alright, let's go on Drew Gooden's Wikipedia page, and let's see all the stuff he's been in, okay? Drew Gooden is an American comedian and filmmaker known for sketch comedy on Vine and later commentary videos on YouTube. Vine? You mean that app that's been dead for like years? I made Vines too. Okay. Vine? You mean that app that's been dead for years? I had Vines too.
Smack him. Nobody respects you personally. I'm being loud and obnoxious in public because that's what people do these days. I don't even respect myself.
Gooden began his career on Vine creating 6-second comedy sketches. Gooden notably created a popular 6-second video in which he sees a sign reading "Road Work Ahead" and jokingly replies, yeah, I sure hope it does." The video has 10 million views on Vine. Oh, cool. I had a Vine with 8 million plays. Y'all don't remember the one of me crying because GPS be talking over your favorite part of the song?
Turn left in 200 feet.
2015, man. 8 million plays, 8 million loops. I never became the crying guy, though. Or maybe I kind of did. Oh, okay, so he was in a movie called Camp Unplug. Okay, I guess it's like a Vine movie. Let's take a look at it. Let's see if it's good.
Howdy, campers!
Oh, Miel is in it. I know her.
Oh my god!
Ooh, yeah. Okay. Oh, Danny. Okay. All right. Wow. Ooh, Cody Ko. Yeah, I hate this. I mean, they're always talking about people's acting, so let's see how their acting is.
Dumps around here, we could forage through those. I learned all this in the Scouts, of course. Let's go back to camp.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
We can do that. Yeah, all right. My nose is fine!
I don't want to look at this anymore.
Yeah, tell us about it.
Okay, well, Drew is like a Viner. That's what he was like known for. So let's watch a compilation of his Vines. Let's see how funny they are.
Are you the guy that commented first on that one Vine? Yeah, that was me. I'm here so we can have sex. Yeah, I figured. Dear Diary, today I couldn't find my diary, so I'm writing this on both of my Kung Fu Panda 2 DVD.
Road work ahead? Yeah, I sure hope it does.
Hey, wait up!
Can't stop, lady!
But I'll kiss you!
Gross. When your parents are in the car. Hello, Father. Mom. When your friends are in the car.
What do you mean we're not friends? You're my friend.
Sir, you can't go in there. I don't think I've introduced you to my friend, George. If you think $1 is gonna change my... Sorry, I'm late. Traffic was... What are you doing?
Quick question, what's your return policy on best friends?
Now watch me Netflix.
Okay.
Now watch me chill.
Watch me chill.
Hey, what are you doing? Making a video? That awkward moment when you're scrolling through someone's old Instagram photos and you accidentally comment the entire Declaration of Independence.
Shit.
My name's Kyle, and my dad invented the extension cord.
I like that
I
one.
gotta be honest though, extension cords, not always necessary. Who the fuck hacked my Snapchat and opened my Snap from Team Snapchat? I was saving that!
They literally point out the plot holes in children's movies.
Not just being in it, or swimming in it, but living in it, breathing it.
You know, I was sort of with her at first. I was like, yeah, water's pretty cool. I like drinking it. But then she got a little bit too into it, and I was like, huh? She's like, I've always dreamed about water, living in it, tasting it, breathing it, loving the water.
That mermaid movie,
fuck.
Just let the kids watch Troom Troom, all right?
The video I did about Troom Troom was called Trying Awful Troom Troom Pranks, and that video blew the hell up. I think it's got like 6 million views now, and it launched my channel from like 600,000 subs to over 1 million.
All right, I have no idea what Troom Troom is. I didn't know what Troom Troom was until I started watching their channels.
Troom Troom now has a character named Miss Gonzales.
Miss Gonzalez is in complete harmony with her kitchen.
So I thought that might be shading, referencing, but then I saw this video. It's called 9 Fun Christmas Treat Ideas. And we find out that Miss Gonzales has a nephew named Stevie. Stevie Gonzales.
Unicorn is home alone. She's decorating her room, and there's a shadow behind the door. Who is that? The spirit of Christmas? It turns out that it's Miss Gonzalez's nephew, Stevie.
Because apparently Danny made other videos making fun of them, so their way of getting back at him was hiring a guy who looked just like him and made him obsessed with his Instagram.
He has to keep an eye on his Instagram likes.
They also made him like a huge asshole,
which is just hilarious.
And you realize he's got my haircut and he looks a lot like me. Not that every white dude with this haircut doesn't look like me, but still, do you think this is a coincidence?
Yeah, so one of my favorite videos by Drew Gooden is an analysis he did of SNL where I think he dropped some major good points. People want to say that SNL is this or SNL is that, but it's mostly based on your own perspective on your own life. Just because Will Ferrell ain't in it, just because somebody you like ain't in it, doesn't mean it's not good anymore. Also, do you know how hard it is to come out with a show like 30 times a year for like 30 years and you want it all to be funny to everyone? Impossible. And he explains that.
How many times Lorne Michaels has had to retool the SNL roster to find success again after some of the strongest cast members have left.
I think that's when Drew is at his best, doing detailed analysis of comedy through logic and research. As a boring film school nerd, I really appreciate it.
As funny. I also think the tone of the show as a whole has shifted to a worse place, and it's not a coincidence that every time John Mulaney comes back to host, the whole show feels different. It like comes alive. And I think
but since Drew and Danny take other people's videos out of context and quote them on it, I gotta do it to them. There's an interesting part in his video where he said,
comedy with an agenda is not comedy because it's not meant to make people laugh. It's meant to make people agree. And I just want to laugh.
I mean, of course you just want to laugh with no responsibility. Some of us who witness oppression in our lives use comedy to escape our reality.
Why are there so many white guys on the internet?
But the reality of being a white guy is not worth escaping. I'm sure of it. Of course you want to laugh with no responsibility. Life is great.
Can someone get all these white guys off the internet?
Why doesn't everyone else see how great life is? For me. While I agree having too much message in your comedy can be the absolute worst, but having no message in your comedy just for the sake of laughs is also terrible. And don't get me wrong, I love Step Brothers, but it doesn't really change the world or push the human race forward. Except Austin Powers. There ain't no message in that movie but hilariousness. There is a scene where Dr. Evil's lair is inside of a Starbucks.
Dr. Evil, several years ago we invested in a small Seattle-based coffee company.
I don't know how they got permission to do that, but that seemed like it stood for something. I mean, if all you wanted was a good time in the movie theater with your other privileged friends who aren't facing any oppression, then yeah, comedy with no agenda is great. Mel Brooks's Blazing Saddles is the funniest movie of all time, and it's comedy with an agenda.
Hey, where are the white women at?
In my opinion, comedy with no agenda is just stupid, which is fun too. I love
Two dudes in a bad mood.
But it doesn't really help change the world. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry about that. I hate talking about politics on this channel. I literally never do it because it feels like I'm walking through a field of landmines and no matter where I step, I'm gonna piss someone off.
What really makes me mad, though, about Drew Gooden and Danny Gonzalez is how jealous of them I am. This is what Darren and I should have done during the She Didn't Text Back days if what had happened between us hadn't happened. Damn, but it did.
Hey, so you think you're gonna lose to William Haynes today in ping pong?
Fuck, man, what are you doing?
Come on, man, what do you think the final score is gonna be?
Will, what is wrong with you?
Nothing. Nothing.
You're fucking crazy, man. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, what if I lose?
They went on tour with matching jackets. That's true broship.
Hey, who here watches our YouTube videos?
And on top of that, they sold the jackets too. I bet they like $45 or something like that, maybe even more. Brilliant. We should have been doing this stuff. But emotions.
I don't know if that. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, that's brilliant. I want one of these jackets too. I'm not gonna give them any of my money though. Oh yeah, another thing about Drew Gooden that is just so obvious, I almost forgot to talk about it, is that he sounds just like John Mulaney. And not only does he sound like John Mulaney, it's all the cadences, it's the delivery. I totally get it because I too at one point in my career sounded just like John Mulaney.
The amygdala plays a role in processing strong emotions. So every time that Starbucks barista gave you a chai tea latte with soy instead of skim milk, that's what's been making you feel that way. The amygdala.
And I have referenced John Mulaney for years.
Hey y'all, it's me, John Mulaney.
I don't know if you knew this, but back in 2012, before I knew that I wanted to be a comedian, I was on BuzzFeed in college, and I saw a GIF version of John Mulaney's canceling plans as like heroin joke. After I saw that, I had to find his stand-up special. I saw it, and after that, I knew that I wanted to be a stand-up comedian. John Mulaney is the literal reason that I was like, okay, I want to do stand-up comedy. So I know all of John Mulaney's jokes. And not only does Drew Gooden sound like John Mulaney, his life is similar. John Mulaney's parents wouldn't let him watch TV like that. Drew Gooden's parents also wouldn't let him watch certain channels or play video games. They have similar upbringing.
Honestly, there's still some truth in this. On a good day, I feel like my personality is a mix of John Mulaney and Scott Aukerman. But most days it's just Brenda Song and diarrhea.
So yeah, I can't blame him on that. I'm also guilty of the Mulaney inspiration. John Mulaney is a great comedian. So while I was watching the video someone filmed of their live show, I noticed they put up on the screen the photo of a black guy. A black guy that my friend Darren told me about a few months ago when we were sitting in his recording booth doing adult stuff. Jarvis. So I had to look him up. Jarvis is also a YouTube commentary person, but the editing on his videos is much better. He has way more detailed analyses going on, and he's also not the same guy as them. If there's anybody who can teach me how to be a YouTube commentary person and make that millions of views money, it's him. So I hit him up, and I'm gonna interview him on Zoom and get the deets. I throw it down, I really hit it, and I do it well, I really give it to you now. I'm feeling it every time that I go, I level up every time, and now you know.